what's going to come out of this drill campaign, this diamond drilling, is we're going to be mapping much more carefully that zone of weathering, and we're going to be trying to put together, as I said, the shape and size of some of those more weathered patterns and the higher grade zones. So this is really changing the economics of the ore body, if you like.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Empire Metals Managing Director Sean Bunn. Sean, good to see you. You're starting diamond drilling at the Thomas and Cosgrove prospects at your Pitfield project in Western Australia. Tell us how you got here and what's planned for that drill program.
Yeah, thanks, Stephen. Yeah, we announced, obviously, as you just mentioned, we've started the next drill campaign, mobilising a diamond rig up to Pitfield. Setting it up at the moment, so we should be up and running sometime next week with with results expected over the next few weeks into October. But yeah, what this is a culmination of is the fact that we announced back late August, we announced the discovery of this high purity anatase mineralized zone of concentration of really high purity high TiO2 minerals right near surface in the weathered cap. And that was subsequently followed by our updates to the market on our mineralogical metallurgical testing programs, where we're starting to see some really positive outcomes, some good results, certainly on the fresher bedrock samples that we've been testing. And we flagged in that we were working on the weathered cap, that the materials were going to the laboratory at the time. But we also pointed out that we probably needed to go back and get some more, bulk core samples of this weathered zone. So, yeah, in a nutshell, the drilling is setting out that we're doing at Pitfield sets out to do two main things. It sets out to map, to determine the size and the shape and the depth of this highly weathered zone across our two key prospects at Cosgrove and Thomas. And it also sets out to deliver to the lab substantial high grade anatase samples for our test work.
And of course, what you uncover is going to have important implications for the economics of the Pitfield project, isn't it?
Yeah, look, it's really important. The whole point of mapping this is that we announced, we announced a couple of months ago our exploration results, our exploration target, if you like. There was a subset in that target of between 4 and 4.9 billion tonnes of highly weathered near surface material. Now, that near surface material that we identified at this Cosgrove and Thomas prospects that we were working on, I mean, the average depth of that was about 30 to 40 meters in the model that we built for that. Now, what we discovered since is that we've got weathered zones down to nearly 80 meters in parts. So what's going to come out of this drill campaign, this diamond drilling, is we're going to be mapping much more carefully that zone of weathering. And we're going to be trying to put together, as I said, the shape and size of some of those more weathered patterns and the higher grade zones. So this is really changing the economics of the ore body, if you like. It's high grade, high value minerals near surface.
And of course, helping to do all that is your new senior geologist. So you've been expanding your project development team.
Yeah, we're really pleased with this appointment. We took our time. We've been looking to add a geologist to the team, an exploration team to support our exploration manager, pretty well since the start of the year. What we decided to do in this particular occasion is, with this appointment, he's been working on exploration both underground and in open pits here in WA for many years. But he also completed a metallurgy degree through the universities here, and backed that up with a third degree in computer science, which is really very handy for us. So in a nutshell, we're really happy with this appointment. He's going to complement the team and provide a lot of really strong technical support.
Well, Sean, I hope you'll keep us updated on those results as they start to come through. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's Empire Metals Managing Director Sean Bunn.